Okay, this video is for Monday.com. I'm not a YouTube fan, so I quit posting on YouTube, but I'm only doing this so that I can post the links to Monday.com. So we got the pear trees boxed in, even though it wasn't done the way I asked it to be done. I need these poles removed and that wire removed. But I'll probably have to do that myself. And the box is to protect the trees from the goats, because the goats have been eating the trees. But these were just to keep it straight last year. We don't need to keep it straight anymore with the poles, so the poles need to go. Anyways, so for the pallet fence, I haven't decided exactly what I want to do because there's trees in the way. But basically, 50 feet that way and 50 feet that way. This is, I guess, the center pole. It's not exactly center, or at least, who knows. Maybe it's center with that line instead of this line. We can move this over and make this tree the center, and then go 3 to 6 feet over, so this tree has room to grow and we have room to walk around it. And basically make a 50 feet fence from here to here, and then from here to here. So 50-foot square, 50 feet, 50 feet, 50 feet, 50 feet. We'll just move it over a little bit. This trail kind of curves anyway, so we could just make it curve a little bit more to where this tree is the center line of the property, or whatever, the trail. And we just walk around it as it gets bigger. And then we might even widen it down here to 6 feet on each side of the tree, so it has room to grow and we have room to walk and work. And then 6 feet on this side. And then that way, this section down here, walkway or whatever, will be a little wider, but that's okay. And then it'll narrow this way to like about 6 feet, maybe a little bit more. So, pallet fence, 50 feet this way, 50 feet that way. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, it's just 3 to 6 feet from the center of this tree. We'll put a T-post right here, and we'll just work this way. And supposedly, those T-posts, the center. But if we lined up the tree with the center line, then this would be the center. So I'll have to move my watermelons over, but that's okay. I don't got a problem with that. So I don't know if the watermelons are going to grow in here this year or not, but I just threw all the watermelons that didn't grow last year in here, and we'll see what happens. And I got all these, self-watering thingies, and not really self-watering thingies, but rainwater collection, and then the high fence. The chickens don't get in there and eat up the watermelon sprouts. And seeds. They were in there eating up all the seeds and stuff last year, so I had to block them out. But anyway, so I'm already almost to 5 minutes. Anyway, so make this the center point. I mean, this line's not exactly straight anyway, so we'll just make it curve a little bit more this way. Make that the center. And I guess this will be the center. And we can still go 6 feet, because this is about 6 feet from here to here. We'll start the next yard here. And since we got these up, go ahead maybe and start the next yard here. And just go 6 feet from this tree that way. Um, this is somewhat center. So go 6 feet this way, or center with that tree. We'll just go basically center of this T-post where these cones are, or this T-post to that tree, to that corner T-post of this fenced-in little watermelon yard. We'll call that the center, and then we'll go 6 feet on this side, and we'll start our pallet yard or our garden here. and basically this will be a garden. Might have mostly Jerusalem artichokes in it. This will be our kitchen garden area. And whenever we can afford to, we'll get more fencing, and we'll put up an 8-foot fence to keep the chickens and the guineas out. What I'll do is I'll put goat fence or horse fence around the bottom, and then we'll put goat fence around the top. And then any of the birds that we don't clip, they won't get in there. We'll do that with all of our gardens, but meanwhile, we'll just use pallets. All right, we're over 5 minutes.